This is a real occult where we apply numerology and astrology to the material world. In this episode 14, we are talking about Venus and its retrograde action, which began today, March 2nd, 2025, in the sign of Pisces. Currently also in Pisces, Rahu, Mercury, and the Moon. 4 planets in Pisces right now. Venus just goes retrograde. So Pisces is a highly spiritual energy. It is a transitional energy that allows you to let go and replace. It's a water sign, so it's constantly flowing and moving. And during this cycle right now, we have a Venus retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde in the middle of March. There's a lunar eclipse this month. There is also a solar eclipse at the end of the month when Saturn also enters Pisces. Craziness. This is all happening under 9 universal energy, the energy of conclusion. This cycle that we are leaving and entering a new one from began in 2017 of the Rooster year in Chinese astrology. The Rooster year and the Snake year are in the same trine. This is a 9 universal year to end that 1 universal year. The whole cycle's closing, and that process of closing the cycle before getting pushed into a new one begins today. It actually began a few days ago, but for our purposes, today is the beginning of that transitionary period when Venus goes retrograde. Now, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, luxury, art, value. When Venus goes retrograde, what does that mean? It means we are currently in a period of re-examining what we find valuable, both in ourselves and in other people. And this is, like I said, all happening under this Pisces conclusion, highly spiritual energy. The universe is shifting you from where you are to where you are supposed to be. And part of that process is re-examining what you find value in. So for myself, I grew up playing tons of sports. I competed in, I want to say it was like 24 seasons of sports before I left high school. 24 seasons. I was playing multiple sports every year, the entire time, through injuries, through all this stuff. Then I go on and I play hockey in college, get out, start a business, all this stuff. I'm a super competitive person. I love to compete. And more than loving to compete, I love to win. For myself, this Venus retrograde period, the biggest lesson for me, I've already had the spiritual downloads from the divine. The lessons that I'm meant to learn are really specifically the lesson that I am learning is how to love competition without a focus on winning. When you focus on winning, because all of my sports and all that competitive stuff, in a finite game, there's a winner and there's a loser. But in order to win, you're forced to compare yourself to another person, another being, another competitor. My Venus retrograde phase or period is all about simply learning to love competing against myself. No reason to look at other people. It's not about winning. It's about being my best. Not the best, my best. I don't have to do the best out of everyone because then I'm forced to look at what other people are doing. I only have to focus on doing my best, me, right here. I have to do my best. And if I do my best, I have won. And that is the first lesson that I've gotten from this Venus retrograde period, which began on a 5 life path 2 energy day. Great day for working out, changing, transitions, for routine, which was a great day to begin laying the groundwork 2 days ago on the 4 life path 1 day. I digress. The best use of this Venus retrograde energy is to take a step back. You're also part of Venus with love and everything, is old people coming into your life, new people coming into your life, this transitionary period between old friendships, love groups, new friendships, love partners, groups. All that's coming to a bubble right here under Piscean energy, Pisces energy, which also tends to make people have escapist qualities. They want to numb themselves because of the overwhelming bubbling up of energy, this angst of I know something's gonna happen, but I don't know what. I know some people love to numb themselves down and block out those vibes and communications and sensations from the universe. Today's a day where those are magnified, which is a great thing for this period. It's supposed to be. The best way to take advantage is to simply take a step back, ask yourself, what is it that I truly value in myself? What aspects of my personality do I love? Do I truly value? And what aspects of my personality do I feel detached from? Would I not mind if it just drifted away? That's what this time is all about. Examining Mercury goes retrograde in the middle of the month. So now your communications will begin to be examined. So you're going to start with personal. How do you define value for yourself? Venus retrograde. Mercury retrograde, middle of the month. How do you now communicate this new understanding of what you do and do not value to the world and universe? And then solar eclipse happens with Saturn to finalize the new routines and the new cycle that you are beginning through this transitionary period. If you have any questions, you can send me an email, Tristan@realoccult.com, Tristan @realoccult, REALOCCULT.com. Happy to answer any questions. If you are interested in joining a community of occultists that are interested or that do apply numerology and astrology in ways to tangibly improve their life, you can head to school.com/realoccult. That's SKOOL.com/realoccult. It is a $12 per month or $60 per year community, like-minded people using numerology and astrology to tangibly and materially improve their life and their experience in this lifetime. I genuinely appreciate you for following along, listening, paying attention. If you have, thank you, and I will talk to you again soon.